Have you ever caught yourself on the brink of success, only to inexplicably pull back? You're not alone. Today we're diving deep into a phenomenon that affects millions: self-sabotage. But we're not just scratching the surface, we're unearthing a root cause that might surprise you. Imagine this. You're cruising through life. Things are going well, almost too well. Suddenly you feel an inexplicable urge to throw a wrench in your own gears. Why? The answer might challenge everything you thought you knew about success and struggle. Let's start with a provocative idea. What if your self-sabotage isn't a flaw, but a misguided attempt at self-protection? It's a defense mechanism shielding you from a truth that's both liberating and terrifying, that success doesn't have to be an uphill battle. From childhood, many of us absorb the belief that achievement equals suffering. We internalize the idea that anything worthwhile must be hard-won, that ease equals laziness or unworthiness. This mindset becomes our internal programming, running silently in the background of our lives. But what happens when reality starts to contradict this deeply held belief? When opportunities flow effortlessly, when doors open without a struggle? It creates cognitive dissonance, a mental conflict between our experiences and our expectations. This dissonance can be profoundly unsettling. It challenges not just a single belief, but an entire worldview. The idea that we might be worthy of effortless success threatens the very foundation of how we've understood our place in the world. So, our subconscious mind, ever vigilant in maintaining our mental status quo, steps in. It triggers behaviors that align with our existing beliefs, even if those behaviors are self-destructive. We procrastinate, we make careless mistakes, we sabotage relationships or opportunities. These acts of self-sabotage serve a paradoxical purpose. They reaffirm our belief that success must be a struggle, that we must suffer to achieve. In a twisted way, they make us feel safe, returning us to familiar emotional territory. But here's the thing, this pattern isn't just about individual psychology. It's a reflection of broader societal narratives. We live in a culture that often glorifies the struggle, that equates busyness with importance, that views relaxation as a luxury rather than a necessity. These cultural messages seep into our personal narratives, shaping our expectations of what a successful life should look like. We internalize the idea that if we're not constantly striving, we're somehow falling behind or failing to measure up. This mindset creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. We expect life to be hard, so we unconsciously make it hard. We create obstacles where none exist, turn molehills into mountains, all to validate our belief that success requires Herculean effort. But what if we challenged this assumption? What if we entertained the possibility that life could be both meaningful and easy? It's a radical thought, one that goes against years of conditioning. Embracing this new paradigm requires more than just positive thinking. It demands a fundamental rewiring of our belief systems. We need to question the very metrics by which we measure success and worth. This process of unlearning is not easy. It's like trying to change the direction of a river that's been flowing one way for years. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to sit with discomfort. So start by noticing. Pay attention to those moments when things are going well, when success comes easily. Instead of immediately looking for the catch or waiting for the other shoe to drop, allow yourself to fully experience the ease. Challenge the voice that says you don't deserve good things unless you've struggled for them. Question where that voice comes from. Is it truly yours, or is it an echo of past experiences, societal expectations, or others' opinions? Practice self-compassion when you catch yourself sabotaging. Remember, this behavior isn't a character flaw, it's a misguided attempt at self-protection. Approach it with curiosity rather than judgment. Redefine your relationship with effort. Instead of valuing struggle for struggle's sake, focus on meaningful engagement. Effort can be joyful when it's aligned with our values and passions, not just a means to prove our worth. Surround yourself with people and ideas that challenge the no pain, no gain mentality. Seek out stories of individuals who found success through alignment and flow rather than constant struggle. Experiment with allowing things to be easy. Start small. Maybe it's accepting help without feeling guilty or taking a shortcut that doesn't compromise quality. Notice how it feels to achieve results without exhausting yourself. Reframe your understanding of worthiness. Your value as a person isn't determined by how much you struggle or how busy you are. You are inherently worthy, regardless of your productivity or achievements. Explore the concept of inspired action versus forced effort. When we're aligned with our true selves, action often flows naturally. It doesn't mean there's no effort involved, but it feels more like being carried by a current than swimming against the tide. Challenge the belief that ease equals laziness. Productivity isn't always about how many hours you put in. Sometimes it's about leveraging your natural strengths and finding efficient solutions. Practice gratitude for the things that come easily to you. Often, we dismiss our natural talents or lucky breaks, focusing instead on areas where we struggle. Acknowledging and appreciating ease can help rewire our relationship with success. Explore the idea of productive rest. Sometimes, stepping back and allowing yourself to recharge is the most productive thing you can do. It's not laziness, it's strategic renewal. Question the narrative of constant growth and hustle. While personal development is valuable, the pressure to constantly improve can be exhausting. There's value in periods of consolidation, of simply being rather than becoming. Examine your relationship with control. Often our need to struggle comes from a desire to feel in control. Learning to trust the flow of life, to co-create with the universe rather than battle against it, can be profoundly liberating. Consider the possibility that your struggles might be a form of self-fulfilling prophecy. By expecting life to be hard, we often unconsciously create circumstances that fulfill that expectation. Reflect on times when success has come easily to you. Instead of dismissing these as flukes or feeling guilty about them, consider what they might teach you about your natural strengths and the path of least resistance. Practice mindfulness to become more aware of your self-sabotaging tendencies. Often, these behaviors operate below our conscious awareness. Bringing them into the light is the first step in changing them. Explore the concept of aligned action. This is effort that feels energizing rather than depleting, because it's in harmony with your values and natural inclinations. Challenge the idea that suffering is noble or character building. While overcoming obstacles can lead to growth, intentionally making things harder for yourself rarely leads to sustainable success or happiness. Reframe your understanding of discipline. True discipline isn't about forcing yourself to do things you hate, but about consistently aligning your actions with your highest values and goals. Examine your beliefs about deserving. Often we sabotage because we don't believe we deserve success or happiness. Work on cultivating a sense of inherent worthiness, independent of your achievements. Practice receiving. Many of us find it easier to give than to receive. Learning to graciously accept help, compliments, and opportunities is crucial in allowing more ease into your life. Explore the concept of inspired hustle. This is where hard work comes from a place of excitement and alignment, rather than fear or obligation. It feels more like play than toil. Challenge the narrative that says you must sacrifice everything for success. True success includes well-being, relationships, and joy. If you're constantly sacrificing these, it might be time to redefine what success means to you. Reflect on the role of timing in your life. Sometimes what looks like self-sabotage might actually be your intuition telling you that the timing isn't right. Learning to distinguish between fear-based resistance and genuine intuition is crucial. Practice self-trust. Often we sabotage because we don't trust ourselves to handle success or happiness. Building self-trust through small, consistent actions can help you feel more comfortable with ease and abundance. Explore the idea of sustainable success. This is success that doesn't come at the cost of your health, relationships, or values. It's about finding a pace and approach that you can maintain long-term. Challenge the belief that struggle is a prerequisite for growth. While discomfort can lead to expansion, not all growth needs to be painful. Sometimes the greatest growth comes from allowing yourself to expand into new possibilities with ease. Reflect on your definition of easy. Often, we equate easy with effortless. But ease can simply mean alignment, where effort feels purposeful and energizing rather than draining. Practice setting intentions rather than just goals. Intentions focus on the journey and the person you want to be, not just the destination. This can help shift your focus from struggle to growth and enjoyment. Explore the concept of flow state. This is where challenge and skill level are perfectly balanced, leading to a sense of effortless action. Understanding and cultivating flow can transform your relationship with effort and achievement. Challenge the idea that you must constantly push yourself. While growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone, there's also value in consolidation, in fully inhabiting and appreciating where you are right now. Reflect on your relationship with uncertainty. Often we create struggle as a way to feel in control. Learning to embrace uncertainty can paradoxically lead to more ease and flow in your life. Practice self-compassion when you notice self-sabotaging behaviors. Remember, these patterns developed as a way to protect you. Thank them for their intention, then gently choose a different path. Explore the idea of aligned success. This is success that feels true to who you are, not just what you think you should achieve. It's about defining success on your own terms, not society's. Challenge the narrative that says you must always be striving for more. There's value in contentment, in appreciating what you have while still being open to growth and opportunities. Reflect on your fears around success. Often we sabotage because we're afraid of what success might bring: increased visibility, responsibility, or change. Naming and addressing these fears can help remove unconscious blocks. Practice gratitude for the journey, not just the destination. Appreciating the process, including the challenges, can help shift your perspective on struggle and ease. Explore the concept of intuitive action. This is action guided by your inner wisdom rather than external shoulds or fears. It often feels more effortless because it's aligned with your true self. As we wrap up, remember, challenging deeply held beliefs is no small task. It's a journey of unlearning, of questioning, of daring to believe in a reality where success and ease can coexist. But it's a journey worth taking. Your patterns of self-sabotage aren't character flaws. They're invitations to deeper self-understanding. By exploring them with compassion and curiosity, you open the door to a new way of being, one where you're free to succeed on your own terms. So here's a wild idea. Let's turn self-sabotage on its head. Imagine you're at a party where your inner saboteur isn't invited. What would you dare to achieve? Drop your audacious dreams in the comments below. And hey, while you're riding this wave of potential, why not hit that subscribe button? It's like telling your brain, more mind-bending ideas, please. So share this video and let's create a ripple effect of effortless success. Who knows? The next viral trend might just be achieving our dreams without breaking a sweat. Now, wouldn't that be something? Thank you for watching. This is Ayla, signing off.